Hey guys, I'm Chef T-Max. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today I've got a special dish for you, curried shrimp by Uma.
Yes.
Uma and I used to work together for a long time. She was my pastry chef for almost 15 years in one of my restaurants, and she's amazing at making curries, chutney. She's amazing she's an amazing cook in general.
Thank you.
But she has such a great palate for flavor, and that is something, it's hard to teach that. Some people just have that gift.
Well,
So
you taught me that.
we worked together and we taught each other different understanding of
didn't know
different
much,
flavors,
yeah.
but she understands taste, and that's the key. So sometimes she brings me stuff that I'm like, wow. So today we're gonna make a beautiful shrimp curry. Stay around. Don't click off of this right now because you're gonna miss it. Okay, so click subscribe if you're not doing that already. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and ring that bell. Okay, and you guys can sing more stuff that's going on because I do have other videos I'm doing with her. So we'll see you back soon. So, all right, you guys, we're back. We're gonna start this up. So you got the pan kind of warming up, right?
Yeah, a
And how is it? There we go. So I'm gonna crank it up a little bit. And we got shrimp. So we're gonna start with the shrimp, right?
Yes, right.
And what do you want to put on that?
We already cleaned and deveined them.
Yeah, so they're cleaned and deveined
1
already.
pound of shrimp for this recipe for 2 people.
2 people, 1 pound of shrimp.
So
Unless you like
please-
shrimp, and then it's just for
Yeah.
1 person.
Yes. You can do with scallop to this curry if
Yeah.
you don't like shrimps. So okay,
So what do we want to start with? So we're going to start with some cornstarch, right?
Yeah.
Just
This much, 1
okay.
table.
So it's like that actually is
like
1
a
teaspoon.
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 That's it.
So
That's
1
it.
teaspoon of cornstarch. Now, why do we use cornstarch in this? Because the Chinese do this a lot too, right? Because the cornstarch kind of holds in the moisture, right, when
Yes,
you're cooking.
Because you took off the skin,
The shell.
shell, so it's now vulnerable to drying.
Okay.
So it keeps it moisture when you're cooking.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of places in different countries will leave the shell right on and make you pull the shell off when you eat that curry too.
Yeah.
So
So a little salt.
okay,
Pepper,
so salt. So here, salt. We're gonna put about
just a teeny bit, just to
Yeah,
season.
just to
I like
start
them
it.
season, not just plain.
right. And the thing
Yeah.
is, to season as you go. You want to
Yeah.
season a little now, but not too much, right?
Not too much, because then we have curry.
we can add it later
Sauce,
too.
Spices.
So I'm gonna add a nice little ground of black pepper in
Little
there.
lemon juice, maybe a tablespoon.
Okay. So
Just for making a flavorful marinade, quick.
okay.
So we toss it, and that's
Okay. Any other spices?
no, not
No.
now.
Okay.
This is because I like to sear them ahead. Just quick sear, and we'll take it off, and then we'll make our curry sauce.
Okay.
And
So we're
shrimp,
gonna.
yeah.
What are you going to add? The ghee to this?
Yes.
Right? So we made
add-
ghee in one of the other recipes. If you want to click up here in the video, you'll
Yeah.
see the ghee recipe, how to make this.
Just a little 1 tablespoon.
You can use oil if you don't have that, right?
Coconut oil is great. Goes well with seafood.
Why don't you take the tongs and you can go ahead and
Yeah,
add
go
those
ahead.
in.
Okay.
I'll let you sort.
Okay. Meanwhile, while I do this, you can
Want it
put
hotter?
your spices in a bowl. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Yes, I'll start. Let's see.
How is that working? Good?
Let me try one. Yeah, it's good.
Okay, good.
So that's what you're going to sear them. Just cooking them fast, not all the way through. Just sear, caramelizing them. It seals in the moisture, right? Okay. So these
Yep.
are medium shrimp, right?
Yeah, these are like what they call 16-20,
Yeah.
which means there's 16 to 20 of those shrimp per
Yeah.
pound. And we bought these with the shell on. I like to buy them with the shell on, not deveined, not cooked, anything like that, just because they're better quality. When you have the shell to protect the shrimp when it's frozen, it just stays nicer.
Yes.
So I always, even if you're gonna peel them later, and plus the shells you can use for other stuff. Well, the shell you can use to make a stock, those types of things. So
Yeah.
perfect. So
Just they change the color.
okay.
Sear. You're not looking for caramelizing it or anything. So just quick cooking.
And I have that. You can stick them there when
Yeah.
they're done.
Shrimp cook so fast.
Shrimp do cook fast, and you don't want to overcook them, right? So
Yeah. Just we're cooking halfway through right now. Then it will finish in the sauce.
right.
Yeah. This one.
So the shrimp themselves, you're gonna they're gonna the cornstarch is going to want to stick a little bit to the pan. That's fine because we're
Yeah.
going to deglaze this pan
Yeah,
anyway
yeah.
and get flavor out of this,
Yeah.
right? So you're going to get all that shrimp flavor.
You have a nice, very flavorful and moist shrimp.
Yeah. It looks good.
Yeah.
So we'll let this cook for another few seconds. While that's cooking, while that's getting ready, let's talk about the spices that we're going to want to use with
Yeah.
this. We're going to want to use, do you want to go, yeah, cook it up? What, you're going to want to use some cayenne,
Yes,
right?
You can add like not a lot, just like a
Just a little,
half a teaspoon.
like a half
Yeah,
a
it's
quarter, probably quarter teaspoon.
this more because this
This
is
one?
like
This one we're going to use
will
like
be a tablespoon, like a scrounge. A little-
tablespoon like
yeah.
this much? Look.
Yes, yes.
Yep, so one
That's it.
one tablespoon, okay?
Yeah.
Garam masala, teaspoon.
Half a teaspoon.
Now
Very
garam
strong.
masala, you can check out recipe.
Yeah.
I'm going to link to you guys right here too. How to make garam masala from scratch.
Yeah.
This is a secret recipe of Uma's, so don't miss that one, okay?
Okay.
And
This
then
is it.
you've got cumin, right?
Yes, cumin about teaspoon. Yes.
Just a teaspoon. So coriander is the big one.
And
Cumin is a
curry.
little bit less, right?
Yes.
And
Coriander is like blandish, lemony, and it's not spicy or strong, so that makes the base.
okay, and
Cumin, and then next, and then
and turmeric, how much?
turmeric also, like a teaspoon. I don't want too much. It takes over the flavor then.
Now Uma says, and she, as a master of spices, that she loves this Kirkland brand. And you know what? Costco never really paid her and never paid me. We've only paid them. So you know what?
Checking it out.
She must really mean that it's good if she says that. 'cause-
Yeah, the quality is good.
so the quality is really good. So how much of this you want to put in?
Just a teaspoon.
A teaspoon of that
That's
too.
it.
Okay.
You can add we got everything.
Yep. So now we got the shrimp. You can set them right there, Uma.
They're ready.
Now what do you want to go with next?
So this
Spices
is-
next?
Yeah, no,
Or onions?
onions.
Onions.
I'm
So
going to
I've
salt.
got chopped onions.
I'll add a little bit more ghee.
You're going to add some more ghee.
Tablespoon.
She's trying to use up all my ghee, you guys. I'm just kidding. She can use as much as she wants, right?
Yes.
So you've got that. If you want to use this, you can
Yeah.
use that either way. That might be either one.
Just to scrape off.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's good
I'll
to
add
scrape.
a little water to
Yeah.
get the.
So what the water will do was it'll help you to get the bits that are in the bottom of the pan, right, Oma?
Yeah, you don't need a lot, but this is fine.
Okay.
Okay.
And I have like a, you know what I have that works good with that?
Yes.
Is I have this
Oh,
This,
that's great. Yeah. Yeah. Let's
this
use
piece
that.
here,
This out.
okay? And it's like flat spatula,
Yeah.
and this works great.
Yeah, add a little.
So with that, and you know what's going to help that
Yeah.
too is the water from these onions, right? As this goes. So we put about another two tablespoons
Yeah.
of ghee in
Because
total, right?
The curry needs the fat.
Curry needs the
And
fat.
they will toast, the chilies will toast in here. You need that for
Okay.
flavor, yeah. If you don't want, you can cut on fat. It's not bitter.
I would say don't cut on fat myself.
Fat
but
is flavor.
Fat is flavor. That's why I'm super flavorful.
Yeah. See, we're all
Look.
skinny.
See, she brought me this beautiful shirt. Isn't this great, you guys? So we're in theme today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna add next?
Okay,
We're gonna
then-
add the garlic and ginger next,
let
or the
it-
spices?
Let it get
Let it cook a little?
softened and caramelize a bit, and then
Okay.
we're going to add ginger and garlic.
Okay,
These
good.
are all the fragrant stuff, that needs to. If you don't cook onion to little caramelizing it, it will not give that depth to the gravy, the curry needs that.
The curry needs
The
the depth.
sweetness of the onion comes out when you caramelize them a little.
Right.
Right now they'll be just bland and bitter,
Exactly.
That's right.
And that's how, we've
Yeah.
seen that. They've
Yeah.
some of them have cooked with me before
Yeah.
in the kitchen, and they've seen me always caramelize the onions, right? Like
Yeah,
for a lot of dishes, because it just
Yeah.
brings out such nice flavor.
but okay, they're almost there, and
Okay.
then you can throw in the ginger and.
Okay, so what we have here is I've got garlic that we've peeled garlic, and I have this grating plate. It's basically a little plate that has gratings on there, but you can cut the garlic any way you want. You can hand chop it. If you have one of those garlic presses at home, you can use the garlic press. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
This
yeah.
is like, this looks like this is like 3 cloves of garlic here.
Yeah,
And then
about-
another ginger is probably like a good
Okay.
teaspoon of grated ginger, right? Is that
Yes.
enough ginger or you want more? That's
This
enough.
is about like not even teaspoon, 2 teaspoons
Two-
of
two
garlic
teaspoons.
and two.
And
For
2
this
teaspoons.
much shrimp pound.
Yeah, you don't want to overwhelm,
Yeah,
right?
because ginger, garlic can be overpowering. Onion, I usually do by like, I don't measure stuff.
I know.
So, but you should smell the like fragrance, you know. Yeah.
Smells pretty good to
Yeah.
me.
So garlic shouldn't be rawish. When it have that fragrance, then we should add spices. But
Okay.
right now we'll add tomatoes.
Right, but oh, so you add the
Yeah.
spices later.
Yeah.
You don't
I
have.
want to reduce a little. The water
Okay.
comes out. Then we'll add the spices after this.
Which is super interesting because in
Yeah.
some cultures
Yeah.
they toast the spices
Yeah.
in the beginning with the
Yeah.
oil, and sometimes
have
you,
to.
you don't have to, right?
There's all kind of tricks. Yeah.
Those ones you do different ones like black, like
Yeah.
when you're doing black mustard seeds
Yes,
and things like
then
that,
that you
or curry leaf, right? You a lot of times
temper them.
you
Yeah.
temper them in
Yeah,
the fat.
You need to
Okay.
release their flavor. That's why. This also I'll cook it. It will come out. My spices I grind myself, toasted, so they have flavor already.
Okay.
So let's maybe you already just mix it.
Yep.
You can blend it.
So
You
just-
have everything.
Yep. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. So
Okay. Yeah.
so
Now they'll cook
hold on one
as they
second.
soften.
I got to get every bit of that, the cayenne in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to take yogurt and I'm going to stick it in this. You want me to
Yogurt,
mix it
just
up in this
mix
bowl?
it. Yeah.
So I've
Later
got-
on we'll-
I've got, this is a 2% Greek yogurt, right? And we're going to put that in.
You can add any percent.
Any percent, whole
can
milk.
use-
Don't use vanilla yogurt.
Yeah.
Don't use strawberry yogurt, right?
You can use plain yogurt too. Just whisk it.
You want to, is that too thin, or you want to add a little lemon juice to that, or what do you want to add to that? Just it,
No,
done.
This could. Just let it simmer. Not
Okay,
yet.
not yet.
Few minutes. So you
Sometimes
need
I
to
rush
simmer.
her.
Yeah. You need to simmer a little bit.
The tomatoes got to cook down,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So we can, because our pot is big, so we need to add a little water. So we
Okay,
have to add-
so here, just take, I'll grab a little
Yeah.
water. You keep stirring.
Now I can see the spices are like blooming.
So now, if you had kept the shrimp shells,
Yeah.
you could take the shrimp shells and boil those in water
Yeah.
and
Make a stock.
and make a shrimp stock. And you don't have to make a fancy shrimp stock with vegetables in it and spices and all that. You could just literally put the shrimp shells in water in a small pot, bring them
Yeah.
to a boil for like 10 minutes, and then let it steep in that.
Maybe you should
Okay,
cover it.
and then strain it off.
Yeah.
That's just
That's fine. We
yeah.
need to simmer this so the tomato gets soft.
it breaks
and
down,
breaks.
right?
So and the gravy develops flavor.
Exactly.
It's important to cook.
And
Yeah.
if you don't have a pot, a lid to cover that, we can always just add a little bit more water, right?
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
big key.
But
Water is
put
the
it on
medium.
low
Yeah,
and
water is the
let it-
medium. So if you need to cook longer, you can just add more water and take it out.
Yeah, just you need to simmer this. You
Okay.
Can, okay.
So
So
probably a
make a
few more
sauce,
minutes, right?
yeah.
All right, you guys. Well,
Okay.
we'll be back in a couple minutes when this is simmered down, and then we're going to finish the dish. Don't shake and don't move. Okay, we're back, you guys. It's been a few minutes now. You can see how beautifully velvety that's starting to look, right?
Yes.
As the tomatoes have cooked down. I just want to taste it a bit. Here, you try to taste.
Okay.
And then I'm thinking a little sugar, right?
And salt.
Little sugar and salt. So with the sugar, we're not making the sweet dish. So we just want to cut some of the spices, right? So
Yeah.
just a touch of sugar, salt,
Yes.
right? So
That's good. for
okay,
now, yeah.
that's good for now. And then
You
I'm
added
gonna let
sugar?
you add this in, or let you stir this
Okay.
in, right?
Did you added sugar already?
Yes, I did.
Okay, let me mix this.
So I'm gonna put this in, and you want to mix it with the.
Yeah.
Whisk
sure,
here?
Sure. This is great.
So
Okay. You need to simmer the curry for like at least half an hour
Okay.
to develop flavors. you know.
yeah. So
Yeah.
simming this for like 30 minutes is the
Yeah,
best way to
just
go.
Slow, yeah. It will give you more flavor.
Right.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, I'll.
So it's better sometimes to do this in maybe
Yeah.
smaller, a higher pot, right?
Yeah,
So it
you
cooks a
can.
little longer.
Yeah. But
All right.
this-
So do you want to add just a little bit of this or what?
Yes, little bit at a time, not. Yeah. Because if you put too fast, it will curdle. You have to be fast.
Okay.
This is great. This whisk. Let's see. Might not need all, but maybe another tablespoon. and then we'll taste.
Okay.
This gives creaminess to the curry.
Yeah.
So instead of adding heavy cream, this is low fat version.
Yeah,
And
this
it's
is really
tangy,
nice.
no sour cream, which you can also add, but this has different, a little
Wow.
tanginess.
That's good.
We can puree this too.
I think a little salt. Why don't you
Yeah.
taste it?
You maybe add if you it should be. It needs salt, yeah.
Right?
A little bit, yeah. So the thing is.
What do you think about lemon?
No, not now.
No,
Later,
right?
at the end. Let's
At
see.
the end.
Maybe we'll finish with a little garam masala.
A little garam masala. Right
At
now?
the end.
At the end as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to flavor it. And cilantro for sure.
Yep.
Okay, so you see how creamy. I sometimes blend this and put it back and bring it to heat it up and then add the
And then add the shrimp, huh?
You can add fresh too.
So it depends how, like, I guess, elegant you want to
Yeah,
make your
yeah.
presentation. If you're just
This is
cooking this at home for your family, you
This
throw
is
the
fast,
shrimp,
yeah.
you throw the shrimp back in, you're
Yeah,
done, right?
This is fast, yeah. You can. Okay.
Done?
Yes. No, let it go. It's
Let it go?
okay. We'll be cooking while it's finishing. Okay.
Okay, yeah, so we have to put the shrimp in
yeah,
too, right?
And okay.
What do you
Here
want
we
more?
go.
No.
No. What do you think? I think it was good.
I think it was good too.
Okay, so we might need
Lemon and
little
cilantro,
bit
whenever you
for-
want.
Cilantro you can add.
So cilantro. So here I've got some
flavor.
cilantro leaves here,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I've already washed this nice. I'm gonna just rough chop this. Is that okay?
Yeah. Yes, yes. So you add shrimps now before you're serving, so it's ready because we cooked them ahead a little bit, and now they heated up and they're cooked more.
Yeah.
Cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, you can add mint also or parsley, right? It's
Yep.
up to you guys. But this is traditionally cilantro. Okay, some garam masala and some squeeze of lemon.
So here's your lemon squeeze. Boom.
See, it's ready.
And then
This is
oh,
rustic style.
beautiful.
Yes, yeah.
Just a little
Okay.
sprinkling, right?
Yes. So you can taste it, Dean, if you want.
All right.
To see
Let's
how
try
the
this.
salt, and at the end you always adjust salt or whatever you need.
Wow. All right, we're gonna let this sit for 1 second
Yes.
and settle, and then we're gonna make some basmati rice, and we'll plate this thing
Just
up.
a touch of ghee at the end.
Look at her, she's putting more fat. See, she was gonna sneak that on when we turn the cameras off.
You
I
need
see how
that.
she was. Okay.
You
So
need
you put a
that.
little bit of fat at the
You
end.
do
Okay.
need that.
Okay.
Okay.
So a little bit more ghee. Don't forget.
That's it. It's
Okay.
done. Don't
So we're gonna let
overcook.
this set, and we're gonna make some. Some basmati. We're gonna plate this up and try it. So we'll see you back in 1 second. Okay, you guys. So we're back here with Uma, and we're gonna make the basmati rice and put
Hi,
that on.
guys.
We've got the rice here. So tell me about this rice.
Okay, these are basmati rice that are aged. This is from Pakistan, from the Himalayas region.
Okay.
So they are aged and very fragrant. These are extra long.
Extra long age.
Yeah.
And you know what? You
Yeah.
guys are saying yourself, that's great, but I can't get this. But you can actually,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You can get it at
Online.
Costco, right? Or online?
Costco and online. And
What is the brand?
It's this one I'm using Zebra brand.
Zebra brand.
Yeah.
We'll link it to the video so you guys
But
can get
any
it.
good basmati rice online, you can buy it too. So
Okay, so in her rice cooker, she
Yeah.
basically put how many? This was
Two
two cups of the rice.
yes, I already rinse it with.
So you
cold
rinsed it
water.
with cold water.
2-3 times.
Okay, and then
and
she put it
then-
in there. Now
yes.
go ahead and you're gonna put your water in there.
It's about 3.5 cup water.
3.5 cups of water. So she's gonna pour that 3.5 cups of water in there. Now, normally when you guys do rice, you do 2 to 1, but this you like to cut it back like by a half a cup.
Rice cooker.
Because of the rice cooker.
Steams faster.
It seems faster. Okay,
Yes,
so
okay.
so that's perfect.
So,
Okay.
and I'll add. We earlier made garam masala in our previous show.
Yeah.
So this
And
we
that's a
showed
black-
you about the black cardamom. So here we're going to show you how I use it. I crack it.
Yeah, so you just crack it.
These seeds are great. It's very
Those are the
fragrant.
flavorful.
Those are the fragrant.
And with this, you can just put the whole thing. Like
Yeah.
later, you don't eat the pod
can take it
itself,
out
but the
later.
seeds are fine.
And
the
these
same as the
crack them a little bit. There's the seeds are the essence, but you can
Okay.
put the whole thing. Take it out later.
yeah. So you're just exposing them
Yeah.
to so they get
Yeah.
all that aroma
Yeah.
and flavor, right?
You if you even eat it, you're not going to
Right.
get sick or anything.
No.
These are spices.
They're spices. They're gonna be
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
So you have about four green cardamom and
Yeah,
one black cardamom because black cardamom's a little bit stronger,
If you
right?
don't like it, you can omit this part too.
Okay.
It's not bad. But today we are going to add saffron.
Saffron
Little bit,
is
not
a
too much.
beautiful
Yes.
spice. So you know we
Spanish
have
one.
our tin of this. This
Yeah.
is a beautiful saffron, a Spanish one, but you guys have your own Pakistani one
Or
as well.
Persian is
Persian,
great.
right?
Excellent. This one coming from Afghanistan is great.
Wow.
So, okay, so a little pinch. You don't want.
You don't put a lot. Like this
Yeah.
bag right here,
Yeah.
you guys.
Just a
This bag is about $60. So it gives you an idea of how
it's getting
expensive that is.
expensive now.
So you just look
See
at the
how
yellow already, right?
It's a very good quality. So,
It's beautiful and it's got
Yeah.
good aroma to it.
yes.
It's
yes.
really nice. So then you put what else? Salt you're gonna
So,
put?
Yeah, salt a little bit, not too much.
So that thing's
This
use
is
a half probably to do a
okay.
teaspoon.
Yeah, so just
So
a little bit
That's
flavor.
pink
Yeah,
Himalayan pink sea
Himalayan
salt. And then we
Just a
have
little
ghee.
bit.
Now ghee, you guys, we made in a recipe. You can click to
Stir
the
it.
top right of the video, and you'll see that old ghee recipe that I made. So, how much are you
Maybe-
putting in? 1
maybe
tablespoon,
2
right?
tablespoons.
2. She's
It's-
getting heavy on
No,
the ghee,
it is-
man.
Rice absorb it. They absorb and they get flavorful with the fat. Little fat is great.
Yeah, you kidding? Fat's always good, right, Uma?
If you don't like ghee, you can add olive oil.
If you don't like ghee,
Yeah.
something's wrong with you,
Yeah.
Uma, because it's clarified butter, basically.
more-
So you
it's
gotta,
a natural
if you-
thing. Yeah.
There's got to be something wrong with if you don't like ghee. But
It's more healthy than the oils.
It's
these
more healthy
days,
than the
yeah,
oils.
yeah.
So now we're just going to shut that, turn it on, and we're going to
Yes.
come back and get it.
Stir
What?
it well.
Stir it
just
up?
Yeah. And
Okay.
Shut it.
Okay.
And
Then what do
this
you
is
do? This is
then
you've
this-
got an aroma here.
Yeah, it's great. I've been
Free
using,
advertisement for them, and then
3
you turn it
years.
on.
Yeah, turn it on, and then these are white rice.
So you use
So
white
I-
rice.
yes,
Yeah.
setting
So
it,
you
that's
push
it.
one, and that's it.
Yeah.
And we'll be back later
Yeah.
to try it.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys. So here we are with Uma, and the rice has been cooking. It's
Yes,
done.
It's ready.
Oh, it looks beautiful.
So now we
Wow,
need to
it smells
you see
great.
all the spices. We can take them out, push it to the side, and take it out. And
Okay.
we need to fluff the rice. See, it's crucial, or they'll cake up.
Yeah. So
That's it,
yeah,
yeah.
it gets too cooked on some of the
Yeah.
sides, right?
See, they are
Wow, look at
perfect.
this! Look at
The
the
long-
strands, how
these
long they are.
This is the extra long basmati, the aged.
Extra long.
Yeah.
That looks fantastic.
They are
Okay,
very-
so you're gonna pull the spices out, right?
Yes, yes. So just take spoon.
Take a
or
spoon.
tongue and just take it out, so people don't choke
Okay.
up on it.
Yeah.
There's a,
And you fluff it.
yes, yes.
And then you're just gonna
That's it.
close that back up and keep it warm.
Yes.
It stays on warm. So you
Yes.
have it on the warm setting now.
Yes,
So we
and
just close
just-
that.
And or you can serve it right away, or you can keep it on warm till like in an hour or so.
Okay, perfect. All right, we're gonna put this on our dish in a little bit. Okay, we let this sit for a second. We made that basmati rice. This took a little longer. You could make that ahead of time too. Here you go, Uma.
Yes,
Grab
thank
this,
you.
and I'm gonna plate you some up so you can try this. Okay, and you know you've got this beautiful shrimp curry, right?
That's
And
good.
that looks gorgeous, right?
Yes, that's good. Thank
Oh man,
you. Yeah. The saffron rice.
this
should have
saffron
the-
rice is so good with this.
complemented.
And you have that beautiful basmati, like longer,
Yeah.
beautiful,
They come like that too now.
like had almost like a nuttiness to it, right?
They're aged, that's why.
An aged
You have
basmati.
to- not the American basmati, the Indian or Pakistan.
Indian or Pakistani basmati, which you can buy at Costco. So,
Yeah. If you want, yeah.
wow. That's
See,
so
there's
good, you guys.
Saffron. You can have the chutney. Where did you make the mango chutney
Mhm.
in the earlier episode? You can try with that. Here we go. A little sweet.
So here's the mango chutney we made. We would put a little of that on our rice, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you try a little of that? Tell me what you think.
So it's a.
If you like mango
sour.
chutney, you can just click above here, and we have a video of making the mango chutney. But really good flavors, Uma. I mean,
Thank you.
mm,
It's a.
that flavor with the shrimp
Yeah.
is really so good.
It's simple. There was no like it's
No, people can make this at home, super easy. So
fast too. Yeah.
it's fast. So
Try it.
try it at home. Okay, give us a thumbs up if you liked it, and we'll see you back in the kitchen soon. I'm Chef Dean Max, and I got Uma here with me, and we'll see her
Thank you,
sometime
guys.
in the future. Thanks for coming, Uma.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. Okay. All right. Enjoy.